Hi everyone, my name is Cheng Heng Wha. I'm a student of Principle and Techniques in Programming, and today I'm going to share with you about a book that I have prepared for my project, which is a Java Fundamentals from Zero to Hero. The chapters that I'm going to share with you, which is interesting chapters, which is the control flow and also the decision making. And for this project, basically, is lectured by Dr. Aziz, and this assignment, this project is prepared for Dr. Aziz bin Abbas. So let's me quickly walk you through the overview of the topics that I'm going to share with you in this session. So firstly, I will cover the introduction and then followed by the decision making and the looping statements with introducing some example and showing you some example statement as well, which regards to decision making and also the looping statement. And lastly, I will cover some tips and tricks as well, how to write a good, clean, readable, maintainable control flow decision making. Yeah. So let's get a quick start to go look into the introduction of the control flow and decision making. So control flow and decision making basically is a mechanism that used to control the flow of execution within the program based on a certain defined conditions and criteria. And the decision making and the looping are used to enable the program to conditioning execute within the particular blocks of codes. So yeah, with regards to the conditioning codes, yeah. So these are some types of codes, that are available. So we have segregated into two main groups. One is decision making, the other one is looping. So for decision making, it's segregated, or maybe let's say it has two different main types. So the first one is a if construct, and the if construct is comprised of if then statements and if else, if then else, and the nested if then else. Yeah. Whereas the switch constructs, it's having the characteristic of there will be a case created for the switch, and each cases will have a value, and the value is exchangeable with the variable. Whereas for the looping, yeah, the looping, we have three different types as well. We have while loops, do while loops, and also for loops. Okay, so let's quickly get into more details about the decision making if construct and also the switch construct. So for the decision making if construct, yeah, as I've mentioned in the previous slide, we have two different types, which is if then else, and also nested then else. Yeah. So for the if then, okay, basically it's a construct comprise a Boolean's outflow with one or more proclamation. So by giving this example here, yeah, so I've given this integer I, which equals 0, and here it comes, yeah, the if statement in place where, if the I is less than 1, okay, and then the system out print the if construct is executing. Yeah, so this given the condition of if, the output of the if construct is executing will be printed, yeah, as an output. So the if then else, which is an proclamation that can be trailed by a non-compulsory else explanation which execute when the Boolean outflow is false. Yeah. So with the Given example similar to the if-then example, I have also given the integer value of I equals 0. And then here I put in the if condition. So if the I is more than 1, okay, system will print out the if construct is executing. Yeah, else, you see, there's another condition of the if, which is exclusion condition is set, yeah, here, where if the above conditions is not met, yeah, then it will goes to the next subsequent condition, which is the system outprint, yeah, if the else construct is executing. So here we go. Yeah, the output will be the else state constructs it's executing. It's simply because the I is more than 0. Yeah, so with the given the variable at the top, yeah, the I is equal 0, and the I is equal 1 here with the condition set. So which means that the first condition it did not meet, and then it will flow to the next one, which it will print these statements, yeah, of the else construct is executing. So moving to the nested if then else, which is very interesting, where it legitimates to home if else construct, which implies you can utilize one if or else if proclamation inside an alternate if or else if explanation. Yeah, which means that within the if itself, the first if condition, there will be another if. Yeah, so if the first condition if is met, then it will go to the next if. Okay, so here's given the example, we have integer I equal 1. So if I is equal or more than 1, then system will outprint the if construct is executing. Whereas the nested one, yeah, the second if within the if, the first if. So if I equal 1, then system will outprint the nested if, yeah, in this example. So, or else, yeah, if the I equal 1 is not the same, then probably it will print out the else construct. So in this example given, yeah, the nested if definitely is printed because with the given the integer value of I equal 1, the state at the top, yeah, which perfectly meet, which is the true statement of the second if, the nested if here. So yeah, that's the reason why the nested if constructs executing is printed in this example. So next, I would like to go quickly also to the switch construct. So the switch construct is a construct permit available to be tried for equity against the rundown of value. Yeah, each value uh, is called as a case. Yeah, and the variable can be exchanged as long as the condition, the value is met with the condition given. So here are some characteristics of the switch flow. So the very first one, which is the variable is used as part of the switch explanation. Yeah, it need to be short, bytes, char or integer. And the numbers of cases used, there's no limit, yeah, within the switch. And each cases is trailed by the value to be constructed with and also a columns. The value of the case must be same type as a variable in the switch, and it must be fixed or an exact value. Yeah, it cannot be some other things that need to be called and so on. And the next one, when the variable being exchanged on its equivalent to a case, the announcement after the case will execute until the break statement appear, yeah, or as arrive. So when a break reach where the switch ends, the stream of the control will bounce to the following line after the switch, after the switch being a break. So here's given an example I have the char as my value available as migrate, and I have turned this migrate char into a migrate switch. Yeah, so migrate equals A. So the char is with the variable of value of migrate equal A, and it start with the switch of migrate. So I have the two cases, case one, which is case A, and the other one, case B. So if the variable is meet the case one, then probably the excellent performance will be printed. Yeah, and here we go. Each cases it need to have a break. Yeah, if otherwise it will mix up and the run the statement, the coding will overflow to the other cases. Okay, so in these two cases with the default condition as well, as long as the case one, A and B did not meet, then it will print out the fail value. So in this case, as my grade has been defined as A, as a char A, then it will print out the outprint of excellent performance. Okay, now I would like also to go on, continue with the loops in Java. So we have also three different looping type. So we have a while loops, we have do while loops, and also for loops. Okay, so let's start with the while loops. Yeah, a control structure permit a program to rehash and also errand a specific numbers of time. So if a Boolean express result is true, then the activity inside the circle will be executed, else it will stop. Okay, with the given example here, I have an integer value I equal 5, while I, which is less than or equal 10, then system out 3 will be I plus plus. Yeah, so with this example given, the system output, yeah, would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so whereas for the do while loops, okay, similar to while loops, yeah, do while loops so-called is ensure the execute not less than one times. Okay, so if the Boolean declaration is true, then the stream controller bounce goes on to do, and the codes execute once more. Yeah, so the loop will run until the Boolean is false statement. So with the given example, the integer I equals 0, and then it will do the outprint of I equals 0, I plus plus. Yeah. So here we go. Yeah, the while take place while the I is less than 5. So in this given example, this is the conditions system will check, you know, and also will run. How many times? Um, five times, because I is equal 0, so I uh, equals 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 5 times. When they reach the value of 5, it will stop. Yeah, that's how the do while loops is working and also doing. For the loops, is reiteration control structures that permit to effectively compose a loop that needs to execute a particular numbers of time. This is very interesting, where in most of the experienced programmer, mostly they will use and like to use the for loops, yeah, because it is the most easy, simplest, short, and clear statement that can be easily readable and manageable. So here, for the for loops, yeah, it has the characteristic, it comprises the characteristics of the initialization, and then it's accompanied by the Boolean expression, and also lastly the redesign of the methods. So with the given example here, I would like to share with you, which firstly for the for, it's have the initialization of integer I equals 0, and with the Boolean statement as expression, which I is less than 5, and then the I is equal 1 plus 1. Okay, so and the system outprint, this is the action, that which is the outprint will be I equal 1 plus I. Okay, so here we go. We would have the following output of I equals 0 until I equal 4. Okay. Now, this is all something about loops in the Java. And then the next part that I would like to share with you, which is the tips and tricks. So, which is very important as a programmer, that to follow some best practices to write a clean, clear, readable, and also maintainable code. Yeah, especially we are focusing on the control flow and also the decision making. So the very first one, which is to avoid the over complex control flow. A common pitfall that most of the programmer they trap into this. It's simply because of the creating over complex control flow or the control logic with the nested loop. Yeah, deeply nested if-else statements or the switch case statement. Yeah, this makes the code even difficult to understand, difficult to debug, or even maintain. The next part that need to be take note of, which is not using control flow constructor appropriately. Yeah, wrong the control flow constructs for the tasks such as the nested if instead of the switch case statement or vice versa. The next one, which is the infinite loops. So writing loops, yeah, that do not have a proper termination condition. This would really lead to an infinite loops and will cause the system crash or hang, yeah, at the end. The next one, which is the incorrect loops condition, yeah, such as the off by one error or incorrect loops termination conditions, yeah, can lead to incorrect program behavior or infinite loop as well. So the next part, which is the unintended for true, yeah, when using a switch case statement, forgot to include the break statement at the end of each and will lead to an unintended for true to subsequent cases, yeah. So resulting an unexpected behavior or result. So as remember, during the explanation of the switch construct that I have mentioned, each cases would need to have a break followed by the break in order to end to end the cases, yeah, or otherwise it will flows to other cases or something else, yeah. So at the end you will expect a wrong result will be expected. The next one, which is the ignoring exceptions handling, yeah. So no proper handle exceptions within the control flow statement, yeah. So this can lead to an unexpected program behavior or crashes as well. And lastly, ignoring of performance consideration. We will have to always bear in mind of the infra that we have, and also the capacity of our PC as well. So fail to consider the performance implication of the control flow statements, yeah, such as inefficient algorithm chosen or unnecessary iteration, yeah, can lead to the resources intensive codes. Okay, so hope all these tips and tricks helped, yeah, you if you would like to be a Java programmer to write the control flow and decision making. So yeah, Thank you for watching. This is all that I would like to share within this session with you about the book that I have prepared, yeah, for our Java fundamental from zero to hero, chapter 3, control flow and decision making. Thank you for watching. Bye.